Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do this video, and despite the title, it's not a video bashing Sam Sulek or comparing this gentleman to Sam. I actually like Sam Sulek a lot. He's got a great physique. He's 23 years old and a massive following that he's earned all on his own. But I want to showcase this guy, Manuel Munoz, because a lot of you don't know who he is. A lot of you do, especially in Europe, but outside of Europe, he's not as well known. Obviously, Sam has 6.6 million followers on Instagram. Jose has 415,000, not too shabby, but not 6.6 million. And the YouTube, Sam's got almost 4 million subscribers. Jose, 49.2, still not bad. But I wanted to show you this guy because he's fantastic and he's not that well known outside of Europe right now, even though by age 22, because his birthday's in October, he had already won 3 pro shows and he had placed 6th at his first Mr. Olympia competition. He turned pro a little younger than Sam. He was 21 when he turned pro. Again, having a birthday later in the year helps. Sam's birthday is in February, I believe. So he turns a year older every year, earlier than Jose does. Still, this guy is same age. He's actually about 6 months older, I guess you could say. But man, he is so good. Want to show you this, the completeness, the detail, because I want this guy to get the love and the recognition he deserves. Look at that back development. I mean, he's already at the same age Sam is. He's one of the top Classic Physique pros. He's currently preparing for Pittsburgh, where he is a heavy favorite. Let's put it that way. He's done very, very well up to this point. I expect him to do very well. And when I talk about him having a better physique than Sam, it's really just a genetic thing. Sam's got very good genetics. This guy's got a little better genetics in terms of overall shape, structure, doesn't really have any weak points. You know, it's just a beautiful classic physique. This is pretty much the epitome of what classic physique is supposed to be all about. And you can see the condition. Sam got into great condition too, guys. So this is not to bash Sam. Again, not bashing Sam Sulek. Just showing you that there is another guy out there who's a Classic Physique Pro, who's been a Classic Physique Pro since he was just 22 years old. I'm sorry, 21 years old. And he's already by the age, before he even turned 23, he was on that Olympia stage. Let me show you. So here he was at his first Olympia last fall. He was in that first call out, as you can see. There he is next to C-Bum, Chris Bumstead, in his 6th and final win so far, and Breon. And he was hoping he would stay there next to Chris Bumstead. But you know that was not meant to be. He got shuffled down just a little bit. So did Breon. Here he took his chance to give a little fist bump to C-Bum. And look who they put next to C-Bum there, Mike Sommerfeld, who just won the Arnold Classic. And they switched out Jose. He had to move on down the line for Urs. However, here's how that went. I went over to the right side of the screen. So Jose, this was his first Olympia. He was still 22 years old. He would turn 23 about a week later. So he was almost 23 here. But here he is. First call out at the Classic Physique Olympia 2024 between Ramondino, you could see Summerfield peeking through on the left, and Breon Ansley, a 2-time Classic Physique Olympia champ. Jose more than holding his own. Don't know if he's at the weight cap for his height, but it's a tremendous physique. That back in particular is very much a strong point on his physique. Condition spectacular. We'll look at some high-res photos in a minute. But yeah, this was his first Olympia, and he was still just 22 years old. So, you know, they're giving Sam a lot of credit for doing as well as he has at such a young age, and deservedly so. To turn pro at 23, it's an accomplishment. But I want this guy to get some real credit for what he had done before he was even 23. He had won 3 pro shows as a Classic Physique Pro, and he was 6th place, top 6, just 1 place out of that coveted top 5. At his first appearance at the Mr. Olympia contest. I'll show you the pictures of where he turned pro from Jonathan Moreau photos in just a second. Just want to finish out this Olympia judging. Take a look at that. What do we got for comments, guys? So he's 45, 50 now. We'll show you. He does not look that old, Warhammer. You're being silly. We'll show you some photos, and he definitely doesn't look that old up front. You know, you might say, well, he's probably been on gear since he was like 10 years old. No, I mean, come on, guys. Don't be ridiculous. So, okay, I'm going to show you the the contest where he turned pro in a minute, but we'll get one final pose out of him here. Another back shot. Probably his strongest poses are his back poses, but overall he's got a tremendous symmetry. So show you some photos of, this was from April 2023 when he turned pro. And this was some sort of Ben Weider Cup in Benidorm, Spain. That is him on the right, you could see. There he is with his pro card. Again, he's 21 years old here. Jonathan Moreau photos, great photographer out of Europe. Yeah, I don't think I would say this guy looks 45, 50 years old. Come on, guys. Yeah, so this was where he turned pro, and he was already, by the time he turned pro, he had very much a pro caliber physique where I think, oh yeah, Ben Weider, it says it right in the back there, Ben Weider World Classic. That was the show over in Benidorm, Spain or France. Gosh, Benidorm, I don't know where that is. I think it's in France. Could be Spain, who knows. Yeah, he had a little bit of work to do, but he was pretty much ready to step on stage as a pro at that point, and he's already done very, very well as a pro. That's me. I didn't mean to show you that. My bad. All right, let's go to his Insta page, show you some more really cool pictures of him. Some really good close-up photos so you can appreciate just how good this guy is. Again, they call him Josema Beast. There he's got, I would put there right up there on my pinned videos and photos too, if I were him. That was his first Olympia. He's very proud, did very well. 6th place out of, I believe there were 59 or 60 guys in Classic. Classic is a massive, massive class at the Olympia, guys. So to take 6th place at your first Olympia, it's very much an esteemed accomplishment that he should be very proud of. And you can see he's ready. Look at the peak biceps, the tiny waist, that V taper, separation all the way from the hip down to the kneecap and those quads. It's just a beautiful Classic physique. This is what Classic's supposed to be all about. He's putting a lot of training stuff up. This is 11 weeks up from Pittsburgh. So this is the condition he was in at 11 weeks out. This was posted last week because Pittsburgh is about 10 weeks away at this point. This was, I already showed you this guy, some posing. Just want to go to some photos because photos are where you can really get a good idea of just how good this guy is. Black and white, always like that. That's him as girl, I'm thinking. Or might have been a trophy presenter. Yeah, he doesn't look 50 years old, guys. Don't be ridiculous. There was this condition leading into one of the shows. He was just showing the Christmas tree there, but look at that. Look at the detail. Glutes, hams, everything just clearly separated, striated. You can't get much leaner than that as a human being. Yeah, tremendous physique on Josema Beast. He's got the Christmas tree there. Pasted over it. There's a good one. There he is. Temporada de juego, no me gusta posar ahora. Jackie me animó. Yeah, my Spanish is kind of rusty, guys. Not that it was that great. This was backstage at the Olympia. Yeah, I could see maybe he could use a little bit more hamstring if I'm being overly critical, but this was still age 22. Jose was 22 years old here at his first Olympia last October. His birthday it's October 20th, so he was only a few days away from turning 23 at this point. He's still 23 now. He'll be 23 all the way up until October 20th of this year. That's how birthdays work. But man, I want to get to the one. This is how his back improved from 2021 to 2024. So it wasn't that great a body part. You could see back in 2021, by 2024, that back had literally doubled in width, doubled in thickness. Not many guys bring their back up that much ever, and certainly not in that span of time. So this kid deserves a lot of credit. I call him a kid because I have 2 children that are both older than him. This is black and white posing. I think Jonathan Moreau took this video. He does stills and videos, Jonathan. The NutriYummy Pro. NutriYummy is a big supplement company, I suppose, in Europe. Clearly, I've never heard of it until I started looking at Jose's pictures. Yeah, he hits a lot of the same poses because these are the best poses for him. They're great, great shots. But you could just see this guy has a very, very complete physique. I'm not sure if he needs to be any bigger. I'm not sure if he has any room to grow in his weight cap. I mean, that back looks like it's half his body weight right there. So yeah, I wanted to showcase this guy. I think he needs some more followers, some more recognition among the English-speaking public. The fact that he does his video content all in Spanish, that's great for Latin America, but there's a whole market he's missing out on by not speaking English. And you know, YouTube is where Sam has made his fortune, his fortune, as well as his that's how he got his popularity, was on YouTube. And he makes his own content, and he does a fantastic job. His videos are engaging. We're talking about Sam now. He's a very humble guy, hardworking. Jose too, though. I wanted this guy to get some love. Look at that. That's just a great structure, shape, everything. Could probably use a little bit more arms if I'm going to be picky, if I'm going to be that picky. Although the biceps, when he hits the bicep poses, they peak up really nice and high. These are shots. The final call out at that Yummy Nutrition Cup. Yeah, he was up there with another guy from Spain. But certainly he's achieved a lot at a very young athlete himself, Jose, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. It's not easy. You know, a lot of guys take years and years before they even win a pro show. By 22, he had three pro wins and a top 6 at the Mr. Olympia. He's very, very good. Yeah. Come on down. Pittsburgh, I'm not sure who was doing Pittsburgh in Classic, but he's definitely going to be, this was 12 days out from Olympia. This was posing in the gym. He certainly got a great chance no matter who shows up in Classic. So I'm wondering who's going to show up. I mean, there's a lot of people that still would need to qualify. Logan Franklin still needs to qualify. He got second at the Arnold. A lot of great guys still need to qualify. Only the top 3 from last year are qualified from the Olympia. And anyone who's won a Classic Physique show since the Olympia, which there haven't been too many of those. Yeah. So what do you think, guys? What do you think of Jose? Obviously, we know his track record is already fantastic for such a young athlete. Before he had turned 23, he was already, like I said, a 3-time pro champion. He does not look like a 50-year-old man there, guys. Whoever said that. And he's got a very, very bright future ahead of him. And he's already competed in the USA once at the Olympia, but we're going to see him at the Pittsburgh show, which is going to be a great, great show. Any more comments to address? A couple? Let's go. This Ron Harris guy hates Sam Sulek. No, Ryan, did you listen to the beginning? I like Sam. I just wanted this guy to get some credit because Sam's getting so much credit for accomplishing so much at his age. And this guy is the same age as Sam, and not as many people give him credit or even know who he is. So I was using Sam's name. You know, if I hated Sam, I'd do a video called Sam Sulek Sucks or I Hate Sam Sulek. And I've done none of that. So if you want to assume I hate Sam, go ahead. But I don't hate Sam. Not at all. I have nothing against Sam. Young man has a great back. Thank you. Let's talk about Greg Valentino at the same age as Sam Sulek. Oh, yeah, Greg was pretty good. His shirt is on fire. Get the hose. Daily clarity. Yeah, just a couple more pictures of him I want to show. Because he's very, very impressive. And like I said, this is the shot I use for the I use this shot for one of the graphics in the thumbnail and the Instagram. And look at that. That is just a crazy, crazy shot. So, yeah, this is a short one, guys. I'll keep it short. I'm going to limit it to 15 minutes. So I wanted you to know who he is. I'm going to put his, if you want to give him a follow, he's Josema Beast, Jose Manuel Munoz. YouTube channel is Josema Beast. He's fantastic young bodybuilder. He deserves a lot of recognition, a lot of credit. The whole I love Sam Sulek thing. Would you claim every time you do it? Well, a lot of his fans, yeah, I mean, a lot of his fans, if you're not praising him, and believe me, Sam looks great, but is Sam at this level yet? No. And Sam has plenty of time. Sam's going to get better. I don't think we're seeing his final form by any means. Sam's got a lot of room to grow. This guy, Jose, he's better at an age because maybe he was training earlier. I don't know, competing earlier for sure, because Sam just did his first show at age 23. Yeah, this guy is way ahead of Sam. And that's, Sam's way ahead of other people. Everyone's ahead of somebody else, if you think about it that way. But he's fantastic, and I just wanted people to know who he is. A lot of you already know exactly who Josema is, Jose Manuel Munoz, but a lot of you don't. And I want people to know how good he is. He's going to be at Pittsburgh. I'm sure that's going to be, especially if he wins Pittsburgh, which is a big show. He's going to make a big splash and a big impression on the American fans. Even though there's a whole world out there. He's talking about Sam's fans are brainwashed. It was feature only, sorted by age. Yeah, I've been blasted by many, and they call me grandpa, and they call me a boomer, which I'm Generation X, man. Boomers is a little bit before my time. They're not that much older than me, but they're older than me. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm Generation X. But yeah, Jose Manuel Munoz, tremendous physique. He's still 23 years old, and by age 22, he had 3 pro wins and top 6 at the Mr. Olympia. So give this guy a follow and definitely keep an eye on him. Sam deserves all the following and the credit that he gets. He's a great athlete. He's got an amazing personality, work ethic. He's humble. This guy, because he's not an English speaker and he doesn't put out content in English, I think that hurts his popularity. So give him a follow and check out his YouTube channel, guys. I think he's got a very, very bright future in the sport. He's already top 6 at the Olympia out of, I believe there were 60 guys in Classic. So he's well on his way. And who knows? Maybe he's got an Olympia title in his future. We don't know. But this is Jose Manuel Munoz from Spain, 23 years old. And don't know if I'm doing a watch party for Pittsburgh Pro. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.